So, we are streaming today, and that is good. That is good. Haven't been streaming as much. I really would like to, but I've had to start Ubering again a bit, taking some hits to the bankroll, on top of the car needing about $1,100 worth of work. It kind of sucked, so we are currently rebuilding. It's going pretty well so far. So we have here the 4K weekly Sunday buy-in rebuy add-on. I took the buy-in and wanted to take the rebuy, but it didn't do it quick enough. So I got involved in a pot. Oh, well, this is interesting. So this is I posted in here and just posted into quads. Yeah, so I ended up winning a pot for like 1,500 in that tournament. So King's not the worst, but it may kill my action. I'm just going to try. I'm probably not getting called here. Wow. Unless he has like 8s or 9s, I don't see this call being a good idea. 10-4. Yeah, not good. I posted into the winner. He posted into the loser. So anyway, so that's why you'll see me playing 10 and L. I'm basically just doing it to cover tournament entries, and the tournaments are how I'm going to build. So I have this one. There we go. I'm doing pretty well. So I won that small pot, but I didn't get to take the rebuy. And I had like 13-8 or something like that. And I flopped 2 pair, and some guy lost his mind for almost the same size stack as me. So now I'm at 25-5, and he's out of the tournament. And I'm sitting here in 35th out of 211, so pretty good. This is the other one. This is the 2250 daily deep stack. Freeze out. And yeah, so we're playing this. Not much has happened in this one yet. It's just kind of whatever. And then I got 2 10 and L 9 max and a 10 and L 6 max going on the bottom here. I'm not going to show you much of those unless something interesting happens. I'm just kind of grinding the tournament entries and, you know, trying to make a few bucks here and there. But I'll show you when something interesting comes up. Say you love me, love me. Say that you love me. Wow. I gotta remember to always bet twice. Some of these fucking players are just ridiculous. Like, I'm winning, but like I gave this guy a chance to suck out that he should not have had. Okay. Let me see. There we go. Now I got it set up so I can use my full screen. Yep, so I'm feeling good. But yeah, so I'm driving. I'm basically playing during the day and driving at night. And that's kind of going to be the way it has to go. So yeah, that's basically my schedule, is get up in the morning, take care of the dogs, run whatever errands I have to run, and then I'm on the game from like noon till whenever the tournaments end, which, you know, it can be 7 or 8 at night. But then the plan, you know, a big tournament win, I'd take the night off, but, you know, it would have to be a plus 500. But other than that, I just go out and drive at night and, you know, have fun. And it's you know, nighttime's better money. And honestly, I tried driving because I was like, you know what, I'm going to drive 12 hours a day, you know, like I used to when I had to make the rent. Look at that, flop quads twice on the stream already. And this is a 3-bet pot. He should have an overpair. He's betting super small. It doesn't tell me much. I do know this player. He's kind of a fish, meaning that he plays basic. That queen is awesome because he's actually going to have king queen here more than he's going to have anything else, believe it or not. So I guess we just take our time and call, right? So hopefully he goes for bluffs. That was easy. Aces. Yeah, it's supposed to be aces. But he's not supposed to bet aces on that river. So, it's whatever. Nice for me, though. 9,700. I mean, I'm supposed to have kings there a lot and jacks. Really, the only hand he's supposed to be worried about me having is queens. But then again, this is a smaller buy-in tournament. It's... The WSOP is still going on. There's a lot of fish around. He's a regular fish. I know him. And regular fish play out of those positions, so you kind of have to open your range sometimes because, as you can see, we get paid. Look at this. He loses to quads twice. Twice somebody flops him dead. Ooh, hello. Oh, we get to set it off. Let's do it. Now, this is a big one, and I want to go really big. So, we'll see. I would have loved to have seen a call, but I'm going to go pretty fucking large because he's coming out of first and we're both big stacks. So, yeah, so I was going to drive like, you know, I figured I'd drive 6 hours in the day and then 6 hours at night and getting Courtney back to work, you know, back and forth to work, whatever. But I ended up, not bad. This kind of sucks. There's a lot of hands here where he's going to jam on me, and I'm just going to have to straight call. The 4 is really good for me. If he wants to get it in, we can. I can't allow these players to draw. If he has jacks, queens, kings, he's going to get it in. He can have 5, 6s, or 4s possibly, but he's going to have queens here a lot and just go broke. But I'm not letting another card come off. It's an action killer if a club hits. And if he has kings or queens, he wants to get it in. I'll take it. I don't mind doing for the kill pot. Maybe the optimal bet is maybe 3/4 pot, but I'll go full pot versus fish. So anyway, so I went and did that. And I went and drove. And it was the first day of the real heat where the summer began. And it was over 105 all day long, and it took me 5 days to recover from that. I'm just now feeling like I'm okay again. It was so bad. Like, it was just draining, and I was smashing water the whole time. But I just couldn't keep up with it. I ended up drinking 2 gallons of water that day, and I barely peed at all. Like, I was just, the heat was just gone from my body. Or the moisture was just sucked from my body. It was brutal. Anyway, so I decided from there, you know, I should just drive at night, go out from like 7:30 or 8 o'clock to, you know, 1, 2 in the morning, something like that. And it's kind of better and more profitable anyway. So, spent very little gas yesterday and made a good lot of money. So. And I know the weekends are going to be better, but during the day, it's going to be pretty good. but during the week it's still going to be pretty good at night. And it's less damage on the car. And plug my phone in. All right, we got one here that might be interesting. I raised, got 3-bet on the button. What are my notes? Okay. Well, kind of a good flop. He might just go absolutely apeshit. If he bets anything reasonable, I think I do want to raise, check raise, because I'm going to check raise all flush draws. I don't want to go too crazy, but I'm going to go 3.5. He snap calls. I guess we just bet. Yeah, he's not giving up. He's fine. He just had it on auto call the whole way. Like, you saw how quickly he called. It was just auto call the whole way. Yeah, that's amazing. We'll go big with the kings. I do have another table going. So this player raised minimum pre-flop. I called. I'm going to go ahead and take the double shot. Just going to bet small here. Ace on the river is okay. He can definitely have ace-jack, but if he has ace-10 or worse, we chop. It's kind of interesting. Can he have a king here? Maybe. I think he's looking like he's trapping, but he could just have ace-jack. I do think I have to call here. King 8. Okay. Sure. Sure. I know I shouldn't pay those off him, but he's just going to show up with ace-queen a lot, and we're going to chop. That's rough. That's an easier fold, though. Not because of my hand, but because he's going to have a lot more pocket pairs. He's got like a starting stack. It's fine. Alright, we got a double out here, so we can ditch that table. That's nice. And I'm going to get on some more waiting lists. Go. Is this in the right spot? Not quite. Here's interesting. Limp and a call. I'm just going to check and flop really well. And I think I'm going to do something a little unorthodox because this player should be limping a lot of aces. So I'm just going to min-bet donk right at it. He's going to limp a lot of bad aces. He's going to limp Chen-Jack, Queen-Jack, King-Jack. He's going to limp Queen-10, King-Queen. When players do shit like that, it's fine. That's kind of a great card for me because he's going to have Queen-Jack a lot. He's never going to have Ace-Queen. He's going to have pocket deuces sometimes, which kind of sucks. But that's fine. I got a 3-bet in one of these smaller ones. Let me see. bottom left. Is this in the right spot? It's a little... There we go. Just in case y'all need to see something. Ooh, there's a 6 max. Nope, I just doubled on that one. This player raised, I called. He bets 1/3. I am going to call. Queen of the turn is usually better for me than him, so I'm going to go for the turn and river. He can have ace king a ton here. He can have a lot of stuff. Sometimes we're just running into it, but I think this is fine. Wow. He bet super small on that ace jack and then backed off. It worked, but it's bad. Like, I went for it simply because of that. And I'm going to have 2 pair a lot there. But don't bluff fish. I guess that's the lesson, huh? So I'm trying to center some of these tables. There we go. Alright, he's got a lot of chips, but we are going to 3-bet. I have him listed as ABC. Fish doesn't mean he's bad, it just means he may be by the book. But, yeah. So, we're going to be 3-betting him a lot more. Seems to be the kind of guy who's aggressive when he has something good, and middling, he's going to give up a lot of hands, so that's fine. Leads at me. He's leading a lot of flush draws, so that club sucks. Check. It's very tempting, but this is just always a club. This is 2 clubs. He could have had 2 pair, but I feel like when he leads that small, often it's a middling club. It's one of those ones that sucks because I would have called the other one if I hadn't called, or I would have called this one if I hadn't called the other one. Good to have a lot of chips early. We can play a lot of pots. 180 players in lift, and this I'm sitting 27th. Hey. Anytime you drag a pot. Let's look at the prize pool, huh? Top prize in this one is $960. Top 48 getting paid, min cash is $33. $960 would definitely give me the night off of Uber. And the other one, yep, registration finally closed. Top prize, $644. Bottom, or top 30 get paid, $32.78 min cash. $640, huh? Pretty good. Player opened pre-flop. C-bet. He opened the Queen 4. C-bet. And then, after getting called, hit the Queen on the turn, and we check down. This is just ridiculous. There's gonna be nobody watching me until we get to the final table. We definitely want to raise here. I don't have to go too big. Just kind of want to clear out whatever riffraff might bullshit around, but of course everybody's going to call. That's fine. In position with the open ender, not bad. This player is my biggest problem. I don't know if we immediately get somebody off a queen, or an ace rather. So this player limped, called, and then led for half pot. So to me, this is one of two things. This is a monstery draw, like a combo heart draw, or it is a flop set. For that reason, I'm not going to raise. If this player jams, it really sucks because he has a lot of aces. There's the nuts. And all in. Wow, just an ace, huh? You limp called just an ace and then went broke. I like being wrong. It's funny because I for two different reasons, that call was amazing. One was because he was never going to fold an ace. And two was because I had to make the hand. Like that's amazing. I could have probably jammed that flop and he would have snap called me with ace 3. One pair, no kicker. That's hilarious. Ooh. This is a limped pot. Eight's really good. As long as an ace doesn't come. And he doesn't have aces or eights. I guess we just take our time and call, right? I don't know if it's worth raising on the end here. That's kind of a lot. I think I'm just going to call. Yeah. Oh, he made the flush. That's so crazy. I really didn't think... The flush is exactly what I need him to have. But otherwise, there's no reason in raising. I opened this one pre-flop, check the flop, bet, turn, and river. We get good value. He probably has like 8s or 7s. Ace 9. Yeah, he had a 9. That's fine. My hand can look like ace king or ace queen a lot. That's funny. I did not think he'd have the flush. I thought he would have bet bigger with the flush. He bet like 2/3, a little over half, actually. But, you know. Got another one. I'm going to raise here. Same player, limping. Problem is here, he may go apeshit, but he's never going to fold. So I expect the call, but every now and then he's going to be like, fuck it, I got pocket 4s, and just jam for like 30K. We have all got big stacks. Alright, it's me and him. Does he ever have aces in this position? He has a few aces. I'm just going to call. Not really trying to bluff him. He can have my exact same hand. Check. Yep. King high, bro. He just never has a pair there. It just seemed like he was drawing the same way I was, so there was no reason to raise him. There was no reason to fold to him. How am I at in this one? Ooh, I'm 11th in this one now. And the other one, I'm 23rd out of 167. I'm 11th out of 103 here. Oh. Hey. Hold, please. And we eliminate Stuck on Luck. Thank God. That guy's a good player. Now. 9th out of 102. Not out of position. Ugh. Wow. This guy raised. We checked it all the way down. I rivered the full house and fucking bet. And of course, he's going to call me with ace, king, ace, queen. King, king. Never bet the king, king. Wow, I probably could have gone real big there. That's crazy. I'm going to start opening a little bit bigger because I have the chips. And I want to dissuade players like this from just playing everything. So, see how well that worked. Now this jam is kind of interesting because it's kind of a great spot for him if he has a pair of like 8s or something. But I don't think I'd call it. I'm gonna check. He doesn't have a lot of kings, he has more draws. It's a smaller one. He could definitely have pocket 8s or a king here. We'll kind of be able to tell here. He's going to have quite a few flush draws. We may be wrong here. Sometimes it's a king, sometimes it's a flush draw. I expect bets on the river. King 10. That's fine. Okay. I mean, I can never fold, even if I'm fairly convinced he has one. It's just kind of bleh. But he's got a full range, so just whatever. See a limper. Carlton's a very good player in the blind. So I don't think we want to do this, but I do think we want to call. I was going to say I don't think we want to raise because Carlton is going to raise a lot. And if we raise, it opens him up to jamming. It's kind of a bad jam spot now because of this player's stack and because I've already called behind. So that's a good fold by Carlton. Not a really good squeeze spot. And we'll have to see what this player does. I'm going to go ahead and just bet. Got the easy fold here. And this player will pretty much tell us how strong his hand is right now. He calls and the hearts come off. I'm going to check. The ace in the river kind of sucks. I don't know if he ever calls with just an ace. but he's going to lead all of the flushes, so we're just going to fold here. And we have the aces. I'm going to go super crazy big and set this off. I was trying to get this player to commit. Maybe I went one blind too big. But it's fine. It was a nice pickup, 1,000 chips. What the fuck is this? I love when players limp. Ooh, I got an interesting one. So, this one went check flop, I bet turn, got called twice, and then rivered 2 pair, and I'm betting again. This is kind of one of those ones where you have to bet fold. But if we get called, we're going to be good about 70% of the time versus 2 players. Wow. Ace-Jack and didn't bet. He raised it pre-flop. The other guy had Ace-6. We got overcalled by top pair. Like, sorry, bro. That's getting you a tag. And a note. Sorry, I had to make some notes. I don't love it, but I'm getting a really great price, like 6.5 to 1. That 3's a nice pickup. This is my real issue here. Yeah, this player likes leading a lot. I don't think it's great. I think it's going to run out for him very easily, but we'll see. Wow. Less than the delay, because I haven't heard it yet. So less than 200 seconds, we lost 13 players in this tournament. Went from 103 to 90. There it is. I just heard it. Well, I was telling the rank. Wow. So it's a bloodbath. I mean, it's a Saturday. What do you expect? Carlton doesn't have a lot of chips, but we're going to get one call behind, I'm sure. So I think it's okay to flop here. Just going to go ahead and bet. If we get this player out, it's fine. Carlton jams all draws. When that guy calls, it's really not good for me. Check. He can have 8-9. He can have 10-Jack. He can have just a 10. Hey, chloroform. Thank you. This is kind of interesting. I think we have to call. He can have a lot of jacks, but I think we have to call. 6-6. Nice call. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, I don't understand. It's so weird.